I just tried to make this fucking video, but my PC blue screen for some reason. Now I gotta re-record it. I'm not gonna fake my reaction. Not gonna hold you. I'ma just play through the trailer and we gonna watch it together. Also, hit the like and all that other extra shit.
The banished prince of the Fire Nation, Zuko, comes searching for honor and glory in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Zuko's powerful firebending abilities and skills in the martial arts left him well prepared to take on just about any foe he encountered throughout his restless pursuit of the Avatar. His cunning, perseverance, and resourcefulness are all deserving of some respect. And here,
off rip, when I first watched this, off rip, I could already tell that the costumes were freaking amazing. Like, I like the costumes, but I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more later.
it's no different. Zuko's combat abilities are, of course, top-notch, and he has plenty of unique tools around his standard moveset to make him an even more well-rounded fighter. So let's just jump straight into his kit and see what's in store.
Sheesh! It really looks like his combo game is finna be absolutely disgusting. Like, it looks like he's gonna be able to combo you a deplorable amount.
Zuko's light attacks are quick, short, flaming strikes that provide a potent combo game. And his charge attacks are a bit on the slow side, but are generally great finishers or offer unique coverage and solid range.
I'm not gonna lie, I personally like the animations on his attacks, but I don't think they're gonna be that good. It all depends on how strong they are and how early they kill. Because he said they're slow, but slow in this game really isn't that slow in this game. Really isn't that slow. Like, everything in this game looks really slow, but especially like when you start to learn the game or when you watch this game competitively, this game is very fast. Especially if you can like wave dash all around the place and you have the ability to do that, this game gets really fast. Really fast. Play. Damn it.
By pressing down special, Zuko will pull out his dual sabers, the infamous Blue Spirit's weapon of choice. With
yes, sir.
Forward air and charge forward attacks will all change slightly, generally being a bit.
Now, I gotta congratulate them for this, because knowing that Zuko had the swords, I felt like it was a good chance they would incorporate it in his moveset. You're gonna see how much they incorporate it in a second. I personally wish they would have incorporated it more and made him like a full sword character, but making him like a hybrid sword stance type of character, I think it's a fun idea.
Bit faster and hitting harder compared to the regular versions. In addition to this, the swords themselves are actually a throwable projectile. Through some
This part I didn't like. I'm not gonna hold you, I didn't like it. Like, I understand why they did it, because the throw combos with the swords look cool and blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. I don't like this feature. This shit is ass to me. This is an ass tier feature to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. You can say whatever you want. You can feel however you want. I really don't give a shit. I don't like the idea of this feature.
clever item play, Zuko can extend combos or find openings in ways that would be otherwise impossible. If you ever lose your swords, don't worry. You'll be able to pull out a new pair after a few seconds.
I also don't like, let me remove the captions. Oh wait, hold up. All I gotta do is L moved. Well, they moved out the way. It doesn't matter. Can y'all see it? Yeah. I don't like the fact that like you can lose the swords and you have to wait dumb long for them to reappear. I feel like if you lose the swords, you shouldn't have to wait. If it goes into the blast zone, you could just press immediately and get the swords again right away. I don't like the idea that you have to wait a couple seconds. And this also goes into another point about Zuko and having meters that I'm gonna go into a little bit later.
By the way, in addition to just pressing down special, you can also pull out the swords during Zuko's grounded light forward attack. Normally, there's 3 parts to this move if you keep pressing the light attack button.
Okay.
Press the special button after the first part, he'll swipe upwards, launching opponents for an easy follow-up. And if you press the special button after the second part instead, Zuko will pull out his
I hate this.
powerful spike.
So, the reason why I hate that feature is because in Nick All-Stars, every character in this game, some of them are better than others. Yeah, sure, that's just natural when everybody's different. But everybody in this game is freaking phenomenal at edge guarding, ledge guarding, going off stage and preventing you from coming off stage. Recovering in this game is pure hell, because not only do almost all the recoveries in this game are absolute ass, trash tier, terrible recoveries. Not only that, everybody in this game is at least decent at preventing you from coming back to the stage. Not in Smash where there's like a little Mac, then there's like a Sora where he could go and kill you from the blast zone and still get back to stage after using his double jump and a couple recovery options. Like, it's not as wide of a span like that. Imagine going from like, I don't know, from like Sheik to Sora, where you could jump off stage and just bully them in a blast zone using a couple recovery options and still coming back with a couple more recovery options, because you have so many recovery options that are just so good, doing so much good. Like, it's more of a closed spectrum like that, where yes, Sora, the proverbial Sora, who has the best edge guarding, ledge guarding, all that stuff rolled up into one character, yes, he does have better options. But Sheik's options aren't bad. They're just worse by default. When it comes to keeping people from coming back on the ledge in this game, there is nobody who's bad at it. There are just characters that are great and characters that are worse by default. With that being said, I enjoy it. I enjoy playing this game. I just don't like this mechanic. Like, there's a couple mechanics in this game I don't like. This is one of them, but I digress. Let me stop yapping and let me hit the play.
Next up is Zuko.
It's your boy, Cap.
This is a big flaming projectile that can cover a lot of space.
This also makes me sad. This projectile makes me sad. All right, hold on. Let me switch sides so y'all can see it a little bit better.
This is a big flaming projectile.
Look at that. That shit goes nowhere. Like, when I first saw this a second ago, I was excited, but now that I've had a second chance to look at it, that shit don't go nowhere. You won't be able to use that very much, and this, I'll let him say it, and then I'll say what I think.
The button will make the ring travel faster, while holding it down will make the ring travel slower. The slide.
Okay, cool. The fast version of this move looks very slow. Now, one of the things I said when I watched this like 10 minutes ago is, one of the main things you'll realize about this game when you start playing it is, because this game is modeled very heavily after Melee. That's part of the reason why this game sold like dog shit. Well, I wouldn't say sold like dog shit. It just barely met their expectations. Let's put it like that. But the reason why this game like isn't as beloved as you would think it would be for a Nickelodeon game full of a Nickelodeon fighting game full of your favorite Nickelodeon characters, the reason why the game hasn't boomed is because it's just another fucking Melee. And one thing about Melee is when you start playing Melee on a casual level, that game moves really, really slow. But when you watch competitive Melee and see all the crazy stuff they're doing with like wave dashes, wave lands, shield drops, freaking dash backs and all that other stuff, dash dancing, fox trotting, all that crazy stuff, you'll start to soon realize that there are a lot of mechanics in the game that make the game move faster at a higher level of the game. Nick All-Stars is the exact same thing. So on a casual level, you'll see some moves that look really, really, really slow in this game, and you'll think, wow, that move's not that slow. But then you'll watch competitive play and see the competitive players just spamming that move like there's no tomorrow, and it just working. Why? Because this game moves faster at, I wouldn't even say higher levels. Once you get past like a casual how do you jump level of gameplay, this game gets pretty freaking fast. Thing about it is though, moves like that, let's say the move is 10 frames. A move that's 10 frames in this game, that's a move that takes a decade to come out. That moves look like it was a good 30-40 frames. Now I'm just eyeballing it and guesstimating it. I'm just giving you a ballpark idea, but that move looked like it's going to be useless in his moveset, and he's mostly gonna be like a run up and fight character. And I know the reason why they gave him this projectile to like wrap up my yap up. That's fire. That's fire. I should say that more, to wrap up my yap up. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong menu. That's why. Boop. To wrap up my yap up. But a lot of characters in this game weren't given projectiles because they were designed to be projectile characters. They're more so given projectiles so you never have a character like Little Mac, where it's like, or Ganondorf, where they're just sitting in the corner struggling if you have one halfway decent projectile. Like Mega Man can use lemons and bully the fuck out of Ganondorf and Little Mac like type of characters who have a bad recovery and who have a bad time maneuvering on the level, or they have a good time maneuvering but they only have one very specific way to maneuver. Like for example, Little Mac, he can, you know, he's gonna run forward at you. He's not gonna jump because what the fuck is he gonna do in the air? And if he does jump, he's gonna land very soon because again, he has no options in the air at all. Not even options that are scary. He has no options in the air. So I feel like Zuko, not as bad as Lil Mac, but he's gonna be the same type of character in terms of you know what he's going to do before he does it.
Version of this attack will send a ring out in both directions. Altogether, this is a fantastic move if you need to apply some pressure from afar, or if you need to cover some space on a platform, or against a recovering.
Yeah, that's what it looks like is mostly gonna be for. Like you see how, wait, hold up, let me go to this side. Boom. You see how like if you
need to cover some space on a
how he threw him on the ledge. Let me move this up. How he hit him on the ledge and then threw the fire projectile to hit him while he was on the ledge. It looks like this projectile is gonna be dog shit for anything other than super specific edge cases like this, like ledge trapping and stuff like this. But digress to I.
Platform or against a recovering opponent. Speaking of recovery, this is where
now that down there ledge grab.
Using
this shit makes me mad, and I'm gonna explain why in a second.
Explosive burst of flames, Zuko's up special launches him into the air, and then transitions into a free fall. After the explosion, Zuko has no way of protecting himself, so you might need to spend some slime on the enhanced version, or to cancel and dodge out of it. One additional way of fighting your way back, however, is through the use of his charged up air. It can only be used once before touching the ground again, but it'll provide a little bit of extra height and get you closer to the stage. Lastly, there's Zuko's neutral special.
Dancing Dragon Punch.
Okay, I have my own gripes with that move in a second. And I want it to be clear. I don't have like gripes with this character as in like Zuko's the worst character in the game or nothing like that. Cause I keep comparing him to Little Mac, but I'm just oh damn, I saw a bee out my window. Yeah, it's that time already. But what the fuck is that? I'm gonna see in a second. Yo, this bee out my window is big as shit. He wants to come inside. No, you can't come inside, B. Ayo, B. Ayo, B, you not welcome around here. You not welcome around here, B. You not. Nah, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. You not welcome around here, B. Don't make me get my bandana and start banging on you, B. Not welcome around here, B. But nah, let me stop. But what I don't like about his recovery is on a lore and on a gameplay function level, I think that his lack of ability to recover kind of doesn't make sense because Azula, I won't say she has an amazing recovery, but she definitely has a more flexible recovery than his without slime or having to use all these special upper downer charge moves and stuff like that, right? Because first off, Zuko is just as good at flying as Azula. Like, yeah, maybe he learned a little bit later in the series, but he was still good at it when he did learn it. Number one. Number two, being that they're from the same school of training, school of thought, they both came from royalty and wealth, not just royalty, because wealth and royalty are two separate things, but that's a whole nother conversation that has nothing to do with video games. Because they came from royalty and wealth, they were both taught the best of the best strategies in terms of fighting and stuff like that. Azula was just naturally better because of enter XYZ lore reasons. But Zuko was also a fantastic and amazing fighter, and thusly he would be able to have, I believe that his character should have had more overlap with Azula in terms of moves and stuff they did, like exact moves. Like not in terms of an asset dump, but in terms of stylistically. And I feel like they achieved that a little bit. A thing I think they could have did was gave him one move that's like exactly the same or like the most similar possible. I feel like it could have been their up special because Zuko wouldn't put a blast of fire under himself to fly up. Zuko would just do the fire hand thing and fly up like that. Like I don't want to yap too much, which I already kind of did that, but still, you get my point though. I feel like they could have given him a better recovery, and then this dragon punch shit, oh my god.
This move is very, very slow and easy to dodge, but also very, very powerful, and if you manage to find a way to land it, you'll almost certainly be rewarded with a KO. The slime version of this attack enhances this move's strength, making it possible to even shatter an opponent's shield in one hit.
Why? Why? Why does he need that? Why? Hold on. Damn, it's not loading music. No, wait, actually. Why the fuck would you give any character in the game, with or without slime, an instant shield break move that requires literally no setup and literally no thought? What the fuck? Why? Please offer me an explanation. I would like to hear it now. Tell me. Move my headphones out the way. Showing you my ear. Yep, you took too long. I don't want to hear your shit ass explanation. Who the fuck thought of this? Who thought this was okay? Cause like you gotta keep in mind, bro. Somebody got paid to put this in the game. Somebody got money to put this in the game. All right, money. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, that move was lazy as hell. You telling me out of all the things Zuko did in the series, all you could give him was a Falcon Punch? That's it? You dead ass? That's all? The fuck out my face. The fuck out my face, bro. Big boo. Big boos in the chat. Boo. Put a boo in the comment section if you think that shit was lazy.
Zuko altogether.
Also hit like, or your mom's a hoe. And if your mom's a hoe, hit like, or your mom's a dusty hoe. And if your mom's a dusty hoe, hey my nigga, I'm running out of insults, bro. I can't help you at that point. I don't think you should be watching this video. I think you should be helping her get over her addiction.
Then try out Zuko in Nickelodeon.
To be the dusty hoe.
Available through the season pass.
I like that animation a little bit. His final slime or whatever the fuck it's called. I like that animation a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So now let me yap. Let a nigga yap. So I feel like overall the way this character came out, I enjoy the way the character functions and whatnot. And I think it's going to be a little bit of a skill curve in a good way to this character. And I feel like they could have done better in like certain aspects, especially like that dumbass neutral special where he just fake ass Falcon punches when there's already like 5 characters in the game with fake ass Falcon punches. I think that was very lazy. But overall, like one of the most positive things I can say is I really enjoy the costumes. I feel like Zuko is a character who has like very few iconic costumes, so this was like there's no way you can fuck this up kind of area. But that doesn't mean I still can't congratulate them. Hold up, let me get them an applause. That doesn't mean I still can't congratulate them. A good job is a good job. I really like how wonderful these costumes look and how accurate they look to the comic books, especially that one. Even though that last one, this one right here, is not so I said comic books, I'm into the TV show. Even that specific costume is not so much iconic. I still like the look of it and I enjoy it. And in terms of his playstyle, I personally wanted him to be more of a swordy zoner, but I get it, I understand it, and I'm not mad at it. With that being said though, let me go ahead and hit that with the pause, go to my damn BGM folder. With that though, I do want to say I am hitting the wrong side of my controls on my earths. This has been a really wonderful character reveal. I don't think this was the worst character reveal or anything like that. Like, I know the title is gonna say otherwise, but some of you motherfuckers ain't gonna click on the video unless I trick you into clicking on the video. But it's a good ass video where I explain myself throughout the video. So disclaimer, no, I don't think Zuko's the worst character in this game. No, I don't think he's the worst DLC. I think he's probably gonna be a mid tier unless like there's something very super specifically broken that comes out about him. I think one thing about Zuko is he's gonna feel stupid because the way that you're gonna have to fight him is gonna be so weird, because if you have slime, he can just instant shield break you at whatever shield health you're at. But all that other stuff out the way. Peace out, y'all. Don't forget to eat the booty like a buddy. Okay, bye. Have a wonderful time. Hey. I thought it was the part where, okay, bye. Fuck y'all.